Good evening, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. I hope you are all well. I hope you're having a lovely Valentine's Day. I hope you're all treating your missus, your husband, your fiance, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it may be, very nicely on this day. Of course, my missus, she got a bunch of flowers, a box of chocolates, and that is the best way to keep them sweet, 100%. And hopefully, Arsenal do not ruin Valentine's Day. Of course, we take on Leeds United, kick off in roughly 15 minutes at the Emirates Stadium. A bit of a mid-table clash, really. Leeds doing very well in their first season back in the Premier League. Arsenal have been absolutely shocking this season. And to me, it doesn't really matter what happens in this game. It doesn't matter if we win or we lose. At the end of the day, our domestic league campaign is over. It's as simple as that. We are not getting any higher than 8th this season. You know, the league campaign is over. The only good thing is that if we do get a win today, we can take the confidence from that into the Europa League game, which I think is the most important thing, because we need to put all our eggs into that basket now. You know, it's been dreadful this season. It really has. And of course, like I say, guys, the team lineups are out. Let me know in the comments if you're happy with this team lineup or not. We've gone with Bernd Leno in goal. That was fully expected. I kind of thought that maybe Matt Ryan might get a bit of a shout because he did okay in the game against Aston Villa. But Bernd Leno is the number one goalkeeper and he walked straight back in. There's no real surprise there. Let's just hope he don't turn into Krusty the Clown again today. Hector Bellerin playing at right back. Pretty standard, really. We know Mikel Arteta absolutely adores this guy. He's not going to drop him out of the team on Valentine's Day. Let's be real. They probably got each other a card and a bunch of flowers. Who knows? David Luiz, another player, walked straight back into the Arsenal team again. And this is the problem that I have with this manager, you know. I don't agree that it was a sending off, but I still agree that David Luiz was pure stupidity for getting himself in that position in the first place. And look, when you walk straight back into the side, you're going to continue to do it over and over again. It's as simple as that. And I've just kind of become accustomed to this now. You know, this is Mikel Arteta all over. So yeah, David Luiz and Gabriel are the centre-back pairing. Then we've gone with Cedric at left-back. Kieran Tierney is obviously not fully fit yet. And it's probably a sensible move to save him for the Benfica game anyway. So yeah, Cedric at left back, he needs to fix up big time. He was handing out gifts to Aston Villa, and he can't be doing that today because Leeds will take it and they will absolutely destroy us. Central midfield pairing, we've gone with Granit Xhaka and Dani Ceballos. Ceballos hasn't played a lot of football recently, so it'd be interesting to see how he does. And rightly so as well, you know. And the only reason he's really coming into the side today is because, of course, Thomas Partey is injured and he is out. Hopefully, he will be back for the Benfica game because we are going to need him desperately. Then we've gone with Bukayo Saka. I'm assuming he'll be playing on the right-hand side. Odegaard as well is getting a run out. I thought when he came on against Aston Villa, he was probably one of the better players. We've got him on loan till the end of the season. We may as well play this guy. And yeah, I fully agree with that one. Smith Rowe in the 10. I thought Smith Rowe might get a bit of a rest in this game, but clearly not. I just hope that Mikel Arteta is not fucking himself up, because if Smith Rowe is tired, exhausted, like he has been looking in the last couple of games, there's a chance that this guy might get injured. And if he gets injured ahead of the Benfica game, we're fucked. Let's just put it that way. The guy's been very, very good since he came into the side, apart from the last couple of weeks. But I would say that isn't really down to him. It's more down to he's not quite adapted to playing regular football in the Premier League. And then we've gone up top with Aubameyang. Now, again, I'm a bit disappointed, but I kind of agree as well at the same time. Aubameyang has been crap this season. To put it politely, he's been crap. And we need to get this guy scoring goals again. So I understand the decision, because he's the only one in this team that's going to score 20 plus goals per season. And at the same time, Leeds, they are a very attacking side, and they tend to leave gaps in the back line when they are going forward. They don't change their style of play for anybody that they play against. And anybody who's going to exploit them gaps at the back, it is Aubameyang. You know, his pace will hurt Leeds if we can get him in behind. And to me, that is quite an attacking lineup, to be fair. It looks like we're going to do what I said basically in the preview, which is fight fire with fire. You know, it's no good as sitting back against Leeds and hoping to hit them on the counter, because then you're just inviting pressure. I feel like you've got to attack them as much as they attack you, and it's going to be a bit of an end-to-end game, I feel. On the bench, we've gone with Matt Ryan, Callum Chambers, Rob Holding, Pablo Mari, El Neni, Willian, Pepe, Martinelli and Lacazette. Now, my only disappointment, or a couple of disappointments, is Nicolas Pepe has been very, very good for us in the last couple of weeks. I'm disappointed to see he's not starting, but then at the same time, it could be that he's being saved for the Benfica game. And Martinelli, my guy come back from an injury. He was very, very good in the game that he came back. He's had one or two little niggling injuries, and he hasn't been in the side since. And it makes no sense, because this guy is very, very good. And he would have been absolutely suited to the ground to play against Leeds today, you know. His pace, his pressing would have been what would have hurt Leeds. So I'm a bit disappointed to see he's not in the side. But again, what do I expect? It's the manager. The manager picks these players, and it's going to fall on the manager's head if we don't win today. Although, like I said earlier, I don't feel like it's really any sort of... it doesn't really matter. Let's be real. You know, it just doesn't matter. Our league campaign is pretty much over. We're not getting in the top 4. We're probably not even getting in the top 6. The best we can hope for is an 8th place finish this season. I mean, we just haven't been good enough. It's as simple as that. The Leeds lineup, they've gone with Meslier, Ayling, Cooper. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that geezer's name. Alioski, Harrison, Shackleton, Klitsch, Dallas, Rafinha and Bamford. Now, I think they've only made one change from the Crystal Palace win. They was exceptional in that game. They was all over Crystal Palace from minute 1. They could not get out. We have really got to watch out for Rafinha today. Harrison, Bamford, you know, even Ayling down that right-hand side as well. The guy loves to get forward and whip balls into the box. And yeah, they've been a bit of a surprise package this season, you know. I know they've got a decent manager, and I know he's got a decent footballing philosophy as well. But the way that Leeds have been this season, the fact that they can absolutely destroy any team, but then they can also get battered as well. You know, they've been very, very good this season, and it's nice to see them back in the Premier League, if we're being real, where they belong. And yeah, what is going on here? Why go away? I've got a notification. Okay. So yeah, there we go. The teams are out. 5 minutes away from kickoff. Guys, let me know, are you happy with the teams? And just before I get into a couple of your comments before the kickoff, I'm just going to bring this up as well. Of course, I showed this in my preview. If you haven't checked that out already, go and check that out right now. Arsenal played 23 games this season, 9 wins, 10 losses, 27 goals scored, 23 goals conceded, 8 clean sheets, 273 shots, 92 shots on target, 522.2 passes per game, and 114 fouls. And Leeds United have been slightly better than us this season, which is embarrassing considering they've just come up from the Championship. 22 games played, so they played 1 less. They've won 10 games. They've lost 10 games. They've scored 38 goals, so they've scored 11 goals more than us this season. You know, when you consider they've got Patrick Bamford up front and we've got Lacazette or Aubameyang, it's a joke. Obviously, they've conceded more goals than us, but that's down to the style of play that they play. They've kept one less clean sheet than us. Again, that's embarrassing. A team that's just come up from the Championship keeping one less clean sheet than us. And we like to brag about, oh, we've got the second best defence in the league. Bollocks. They've had more shots on goal than us as well. More shots on target. They actually pass the ball more than us, you know. So they have more possession than us as well. And yeah, with that comes more fouls, of course. But yeah, going to be an interesting game. Going to be a very tough game for Arsenal. But we need 3 points. We need the morale boosting win to take to the Europa League. I'm going to get into a couple of your comments now. So we'll start with Chris. Chris says, "Hi, Brandon. I hope that you, your wife and your daughter are all okay." Yes, we are. Thank you very much, my friend. I'll be here on your watch along. No predictions. No, I'm not confident, but I hope we win. Am I happy with the lineup? No. Okay, Chris, no worries. Let me know what you're unhappy about with the lineup. Leo says, "Nice to see the circus acts are playing David Luiz as Sideshow Bob, Hectic Bellerin as the fashion designer, Leno as the juggler, waving his arms outside the box. Got no hope today whatsoever." Fair enough, fair enough. Matthew says, "Big up, mate. How are we doing, Matthew? Man City had a very good win against Tottenham yesterday. Absolutely destroyed them. And I think after the Manchester United result today, you can pretty much give Manchester City the league. It's as simple as that." We've got Lauren in the chat. How you doing, Lauren? Hope you are well. She says, "Nah, we are going to get fucked." I hope not, Lauren. I really do. Alexander, hello, Brandon. How are? Hope you and your family are well. Yes, we are. Thank you, my friend. Hope you are good as well. Lauren again says, "I am not too happy. It's a bit of a strange lineup." I would agree with you, Lauren. It is probably a little bit of a strange lineup, but I kind of feel like at the same time we have to sort of concentrate on the Europa League now because we're not getting anything in the league this season, you know. So yeah, I kind of agree with you, and we'll sort of wait and see what happens. I'm not happy with this manager. I just kind of feel like he's not good enough, and I know you feel the same as well. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Big up to everyone on the chat, and big up to Brandon. Says Chris, big up yourself, my friend. Leo says Bielsa's ball incoming. Yeah. Hope not. Hope not. I think we will lose our next 3, taking us down to 15th. I believe if that happens, Arteta will have to go. Yeah, well, with the way this fan base follows him about like he's God, it would not surprise me if he, you know, lasted till the end of the season at the very least. I need some clarification. I was under the impression that a straight red card is an automatic 3-match ban. I'm happy that Leno is back in the side. I can't say the same for Luiz. Yeah, I kind of was a bit confused about that. I thought a straight red card was a 3-match ban, but maybe the rules have changed. I don't know. Chris, only 3-match ban if the team appeal and the red is unsuccessful. Fair enough. There you go. There's a bit of information I did not know. Really do want Arsenal to put in a strong squad next week. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we will, mate, to be honest with you. I think all our eggs are going into that Europa League basket. No Phillips, that's a massive loss for them. Yes, that is true. Calvin Phillips is probably a massive loss for them. Yeah, you're right. He kind of controls their midfield a lot. Chris says, "Lauren, hi dear. I agree with you 100%. I am not happy with that lineup." Realistic Gunner Laurie is in the chat. How are we doing, Laurie? Who says, "Strong enough to win, but not holding my breath." 100%. I agree with you on that one. Predicting 4-3 to Leeds. I do think it will be a high-scoring game, Matthew. I really do. I think it's going to be all-out attack for both teams, and it's just going to be who turns up, basically. Joe says, "Hi, brother. How are you? My prediction is 4-0 to Leeds. Jesus Christ. Give us a little bit of credit. 4-0. If we get battered 4-0, mate, then this manager has to go." Phillips is a big miss for us, says 8563 Robbie. Big up yourself. Dardanian says, "Big up Brandon. Happy with the lineup besides Bellerin." Chris says, "I am not happy to see Bellerin, Luis, Xhaka, Ceballos." It has kicked off, by the way, guys. Arteta should have played Chambers at left back and Cedric at right back. Pablo Mari with Gabriel, not Luis. Alexander says 3-1 to Arsenal. Game has started, Brandon, says Chris. Big up yourself. And thanks for the info on the red card, Leo. Here we go then. Arsenal on the attack already. Aubameyang out to Saka. Come on. Decent ball. No. Blocked. It's going to be an end-to-end game. You can already tell. Both teams are... Here we go. Pull back. Go on. Over. Quick start there. Straight out the blocks from Arsenal. 1 minute in. Come on. Come on, guys. Oh, dear. Arsenal are weird, aren't they? I've got a weird analogy for you guys, right? It is Valentine's Day, so here's my analogy. You ready? Supporting Arsenal Football Club is like being with somebody who cheats on you, so then you leave, and then they give you all these empty promises that things are going to change and, you know, it will never happen again. But then it continues to happen anyway. And you stay because you convince yourself that you love them. And that is the best way to describe Arsenal on Valentine's Day, you know? We get all these empty promises, but nothing ever changes. Another crap season this season. And like I say, today doesn't really have an effect too much, you know? It might move us up 1 or 2 places, might get us a little bit higher than 10th, which is where I feel like we will finish this season anyway. But I don't know. Matthew said, Matthew likes my analogy. Really love your black jacket, Brandon. Yes, I ordered it off the Arsenal website stupidly, you know, because I thought we was going to have a pretty decent season. I quite like it myself, you know. But putting money in Stan Kroenke's pocket is not a good thing, of course. Arsenal on the attack again. Comes out to Aubameyang. Aubameyang cuts inside, plays it back. Head Bellerin well over. Jesus Christ, this guy's not a footballer at all, is he? Fucking hell. Why are you leaning back on that? Mate, it's like the guy's trying to play rugby. Rosed. Arsenal is like going out for a 3-course meal, but instead getting a takeaway and getting food poisoning. Fair play, Leo. I like that analogy as well. How are you, Brandon? Hope you are doing well, says Artinis. I am good, mate. Thank you. I'll be even better if Arsenal get a win today. If not, they're going to ruin Valentine's Day for me. It is Valentine's Day, and I had to convince my missus that football was on. I've got to watch Arsenal and all of this, that, and the other, you know, because they like you to spend the whole day with them. Free kick here for Leeds. David Luiz with the foul. You watch, right? Everybody's bigging up about how this game's going to be like a high-scoring game and that. And you watch, and it'll end up being 0-0. It fucking... Oh, mate. What did you guys make of the Manchester United result as well? You know, I was quite shocked to turn on the TV and see that West Brom were holding Man United to a 1-1 draw. And then when I watched the second half, West Brom probably had the better of the chances, you know. Title race is over for Manchester United. And you know what? I actually think they would struggle to finish in the top four now. After watching the way Leicester played yesterday, Man City, I feel like, you know, Chelsea could come back into it as well. But it's going to be an interesting end to the season for, in that case, not so much for Arsenal, but definitely in terms of the top four and who gets relegated and that. Dardanian says, Artinas, big up to you. What's Artinas' prediction? Matthew says, out of topic, like the pick on the wall at the back. Yeah, that canvas is a canvas that I brought a few years back now. It looked quite nice in the bedroom, to be fair. But not many of you guys probably know this, unless you got me on Twitter, that is. But I do, when I was younger, I used to sing a lot, funnily enough. Yeah, I did gigs in London. I did gigs a lot around the country. And yeah, I did used to sing a lot. I don't really do it now anyway. I kind of do a little bit of karaoke here and there. But if you haven't got me on Twitter and you haven't seen the video that I posted on there, I did post a little video, a little clip on there a couple of weeks ago. A little bit rusty because I hadn't sung for a long while, but yeah, go and check that out if you haven't already. Artinas' prediction is 2-1 to Arsenal. Okay. Goal kick to Leeds. Happy Valentine's Day to you and the Mrs. Brandon and to everyone on this chat. Big up yourself, Chris. 8563 Robbie says, Man United can't beat the bottom teams. Yes, they do struggle against the bottom teams. It is strange, really. Yeah, it's mad. Yes, I was surprised that United drew with West Brom. Ainsley Maitland-Niles as well, you know, he had a chance to play a nice, easy ball into the West Brom striker. I can't remember his name now. And he proved as to why he's not at Arsenal, you know. Cross it in with your left foot. Why are you trying to use the outside of your right foot, you know? I don't know. I'm not bothered even if they win. Leicester are doing very well. Barnes as well. He would be a good signing for Arsenal. I'll take Harvey Barnes. I think Harvey Barnes should get a run in the England team as well, you know. He's done very well this season. 100%. Bellerin is valued at £25 million according to Transfer Hub. Give us a bloody pound and I would snap their hands off if I was the Arsenal board. 25 million. Honestly, I don't know if we get £25 million for him, you know. Maybe 10 million. You know, I was looking at some of the Transfer Hub things and all that lot, right? When I was comparing the Leeds Arsenal thing. And Granit Xhaka, we signed him for £35 million, but his actual fee is £40.5 million. Because when you take into consideration all the bonuses and stuff like that he's earned over the past few years, it works out about £40.5 million. According to Transfer Hub, he's actually only worth £22 million now. It just goes to show how much of a bad investment it's been. Free kick to Arsenal on the left-hand side. Looks like Cedric or Saka is going to take this. Wow, you were singer gigs. Well done, Brandon. Yeah, I did. When I was very young, from the age of sort of 10 up until about 16, 17, I was doing a lot of gigging and stuff like that. But I didn't really take it seriously. I wish I had done, but I didn't really take it very serious. I got in with the wrong crowd at school, started smoking, and that kind of ruined me a little bit. And then, of course, since then, you reach 18, you start going out clubbing, doing other stupid shit, and that. I met my missus at 18. And then, of course, when you settle down with somebody and you have kids and stuff like that, you find it's a struggle to find time to do the things that you wish you could have done. But I don't know. Matthew says, if Arsenal win, can you sing for us? No. No. Like I said, if you want to hear it, you'll have to go and check out my Twitter. Because like I said, I posted up a little clip on Twitter. And Brandon AFC 96. For anybody who doesn't have me on Twitter, make sure you go and check that out. Dardanian says, I'm thinking, what will happen if we finish out the top 6? There needs to be a change for sure. Do you know what? I kind of wouldn't be disappointed if we didn't finish in the European places. I kind of feel like European football's kind of hindering our progress. Good save there by Leno. That was nearly a goal for Bamford there. Good cross in as well. I think that's Ayling, isn't it? Yeah. Into Bamford. Comfortable save for Leno in the end. And what was I saying? I can't fucking remember now. Finishing outside of European places, I don't think it would be that much of a bad thing, It's kind of hindering our progress in a way because we've got so many competitions to concentrate on. Although, the manager kind of threw away the FA Cup, which is what kept him in a job for this long. Everybody in the chat saying Aubameyang has scored. I must be well behind you guys. Oh, it's a ball over the top. Keeper comes, collects it. What am I missing? Mate, I'm miles behind you lot. Leeds goalkeeper. Straight to Bellerin. Ceballos is on the ball now. Fucking, how am I so far behind you lot? Ball in. Over to Aubameyang. Cuts in on the left. And puts it bottom corner. Well done, Aubameyang. It's good to see this guy scoring again. You lot are on 13 minutes. I'm on 12 minutes fucking 48. What's going on? Sky, need to sort it out. Sort it out, Sky. Jesus. Yes, good to see we've gone 1-0 up. Not that it really, like I say, it doesn't really change anything. But yeah, European places, like I say, it wouldn't do us any harm to sort of finish out of that. I know it would be bad for us financially. But in terms of not being in the European competitions, I think that'd probably do us a favour, give us an opportunity to really concentrate on the league. And then we'd have no excuses at all to finish so poorly in our league campaign. I wouldn't want to see Arsenal playing Champions League football with this squad away. We wouldn't even get past the group stages, I don't feel. And Europa League, well, you have to travel to all these different places, miles and miles and miles away, all across the world. I don't know. I feel like it's a bit of a hindrance on us, to be fair. Come on, you Gooners. 11 Raps says he's on 14 minutes 20. I'm not even there yet, mate. 14 minutes, 15 seconds is what I'm on. Hassan says, it's Leeds. They can go 1-0 down and win 3-1 in the end. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting to see what's going to happen. Well, I think we definitely need a second goal. And we're on top at the moment, and we need to probably get another goal while we're on top. Looks like we come out with a point to prove, but like I say, this is what annoys me about Arsenal. It's all right winning today, but it's too little fucking too late. We're already out of the top 4 race. We're already out the top 6 race. We ain't getting any of them. We've got teams behind us that have got games in hand. And Aubameyang's in. Oh, no, not quite. Unlucky there from David Luiz. Over in this match report said that he has worked very hard in training, and he was saddened to have left the squad because his mother needed his attention, and he appreciated all the support he received. Fair play to Aubameyang, but he needs to start putting in performances now. This hasn't been good enough this season. I was a drummer in my band, but unfortunately it didn't work out for us. Pick up yourself. Come on, you Gooners, 11 raps. And yeah. Anybody else here with musical talents? Anybody else here that, used to sing or play an instrument or something in a band and stuff like that? Let me know. Chris says, and Oba wants to repay the support that he has received from the fans, and he has repaid the faith. Not yet, he hasn't. He needs to do this consistently. Artina says, Liverpool literally won one league and will go to the cave for another 30 years. It is looking that way, It's sad how poor Liverpool have been this season. I know they've got injuries and stuff, but fucking hell, struggling. They're struggling big time. When they went 1-0 up yesterday, you thought, yeah, this is going to be a standard Liverpool win. And then to concede 3 goals in 7 minutes is just, mate, yeah, not like them at all, Losing at Anfield, they keep losing at Anfield as well. And Anfield, before the whole lockdown and the fans not being in the stadium, it was an absolute fortress for them. And now they're struggling. They are really struggling. Chris says, I agree with you, Brandon. Oba has been poor this season. He certainly has. They like Artinus' comment there. Oh, fuck off. What's going on here? And Leo says, the whole team been poor this season. Need to rebuild this team around Partey and Saka. 100%. Matthew says, I used to play guitar with my squad, but have been a long time. It's been a long time because of work. Big up yourself, Matthew. Maybe we could start our own little YouTube band, Maybe. Dardanian says Liverpool are going back to their banter ways, 100%. Leeds just had an opportunity there. Klitsch. Puts it well over. It's like he's kicking for a field goal. Bielsa. Mate, that guy's knees, he must be aching. Every single game he's crouched down like that, What is he? He must be late 60s, He must be late 60s. I think if that was me in my late 60s, I wouldn't even bother getting down there. I'd struggle to get back up again. Serious. We need to just get a fresh start next season. If we don't finish top 4 next season, it's a failure. The minimum expectation is top 4, 100%. 100%. And that's what it should be as Arsenal fans. We should be expecting top 4 at the very, very, very minimum, people forget we're one of the biggest clubs in the world, and to be finishing out of the top 4 is fucking, it's embarrassing. We need to be in Champions League year in, year out at the very minimum. But of course, as Arsenal fans, we all want to win league titles. You know, the longer we keep this manager in charge, the longer I feel it will take for us to win a league title. But that's just my opinion. Leo says Bielsa is on the squats. Yeah, he's arse muscle, mate. Nah, no. Yeah, he wouldn't get me squatting. That's for sure. When Liverpool signed Kabak and Davies, they thought they'd signed Prime Maldini and Puyol. Yeah, Davies one was a little bit strange, you know, signing a defender from Preston, you know. But there you go. And Kabak, I never really heard of him, seen him play or anything like that. So I'm not going to comment on him. But of course, he made that horrendous mistake. He and Alisson made that horrendous mistake yesterday. Alisson has gone from Brazilian Alisson to Alisson fucking Wonderland. He really is. Not been very good at all. Come on, you gooners, 11 raps is Brandon. You're well behind me. Lol. Yeah, I know I am, mate. Chris says he's on 21 minutes and 10 seconds. I'm still on 20 minutes and 28 seconds. Mad. Do you watch the Big Six with Turkish? Yes, I do. And for you guys who don't know, I have also had Turkish on the channel. Very early on in the channel days. So if you haven't checked that out, I did an interview with Turkish. It was a couple of months ago now. So you'll have to scroll down the videos and go and watch that one if you haven't already. Yeah, Turkish. Love the guy. He's brilliant. Such a nice bloke. He knows what he's talking about as well, you know. He's one of the realest Arsenal fans out there for sure. I know he doesn't really get on the manager too much, but he kind of sees the bigger picture. He's more on Stan Kroenke's ass. I understand why that is as well. Yeah, it's a big up to Turkish, and it is a great show. You're right, Matthew. Alisson Wonderland, good one. Yes, Alisson Wonderland. Whoa. 22 minutes now. Yeah, I've just gone over the 22-minute mark. I don't know why you guys are so far ahead of me. It's mad. Leeds got a free kick in the middle of the park. Danny Ceballos with a foul. Man's got his cup of tea. Got to have a cup of tea while you're watching football, aren't you? You know. I would have a beer, but I ain't really got any in the house. So, Hector Bellerin's throw straight to Saka. Leeds won it back. Chris, you're not too far in front of me, son. Loads of people are on 24 minutes. 23 minutes. And funnily enough, Leeds have had more possession in the last 10 minutes than us. Although we're doing pretty well, you know. We're pressing them high. And they're struggling to come out. Although they are on the attack right now. Matthew said he is having a pint of beer. I don't blame you, my friend. I really don't. Gonna have to get the missus to get some in, I think. When Saliba comes back from the loan, he's going to try to shag the whole team in the dressing room. Oh, God, I've seen this. Oh, mate. Yeah, the less said about the Saliba incident, the better. You know, that video was, not something that you expect to see. Let's put it that way. And I don't really care, to be honest with you, as long as he's putting in 7 or 8 out of 10 performances on the pitch. who gives a flying fuck? And it was a video that, you know, was made and released. Well, it was released last week, but it was, you know, it happened like 3 years ago. Sometimes you need something a little stronger than a beer when watching Arsenal. Yeah, tequila, or my go-to drink is whiskey. Come on, you gooners. Hi, mate, says Chris. Leeds are on the attack. Rafinha, Inter. Good save by Leno again. Leo, how are you, mate? Leo with the laughing emojis there. MB's in the chat. How are we doing, MB? Says, hope you're good, Brandon. I am good, my friend. Arsenal winning at the moment. So, yeah, nothing to be unhappy about. Haven't had a pint in ages, although Arsenal at some point will make me down one, 100%. I saw the Saliba video. Oh, my God, says Chris. Yeah, it's not one you want to show the kids, that's for sure. And yeah, not my sort of thing, let's be real. But, you know, if I ever see anybody in the football changing rooms doing that, mate, I think I'd boot him. You know, why would you do that in the football changing rooms in front of your footballing friends? This makes no sense. Very good, bud. How are you? Alioski's had a good chance. We must be careful. Yeah, you're right about that. We are on the attack again, though. Unlucky there from Odegaard. Good to know that you're okay. Come on, you gooners, says you're alright, not too bad myself. Everybody's having a little chat amongst themselves. This is good. I like this, you know. I'm trying to start a little bit of a community here, you know, where we can all come on, have a little bit of a chat, a little bit of a laugh, stuff like that, you know. It's great. It's great. MB says, I'm good. Just seeing Aubameyang's goal. He's had a difficult period this season, but we must not forget what he has done prior. Plus, he carried us for a while, so it was likely he'd lose form. I agree with that. He has been really poor this season by his standards, 100%. And we certainly need to get the guy scoring again. He scored today. Hopefully that'll give him a bit of confidence, because he is the only person in this team who can score 20 plus goals a season, you know. And we need him to be scoring, especially since as we've got the guy for another 2 seasons. And David Luiz is in. Back to Aubameyang. Oh, what a block. What a block. And to add insult to injury, that guy in the video is a Nate's player that might be joining Nice this coming summer. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Over had a good chance. Yeah, it was a good chance. What a block. What a block. That was last-ditch defending there by Luke Ayling. Great block. Why don't you have a membership? I would gladly join, mate. I've got to set it up. Mate. And when I get an opportunity, I will get around to setting that up. I don't actually know how you set that up, so I'm going to have to look into it and, get a membership going. That'd be excellent. Get all you guys with becoming members and stuff like that. Try and get some more people over to the channel as well, you know. It's hard work. It's hard work, you know. I post it on every single social media that I possibly can. And I suppose the only real way to sort of get it out there a little bit more is if you guys share as well. Make sure you keep smashing them likes up and subscribe button as well if you haven't already, you know. And but we're getting there slowly, and I'm quite happy and pleased with how the growth of the channel is going, considering I've only had it for a couple of months. And yeah, it's nice. It's nice meeting all you guys as well, being able to sit here and just chat bollocks all day, pretty much. And yeah, it's nice. Come on, you Gooners. 11 Rap says that was very good work from David Luiz. Yeah, it was. It was. I might have banged my head or something, but we were actually playing well as things stand. Yeah, we are. You're right. I'll become a member of your channel, Brandon. This is a promise that I'll keep. Big up yourself, Chris. Big up yourself, my friend. Come on, Arsenal. We need a second goal. We really do need a second goal. We're on top. But things can change in an instant in football. We all know that after watching the Liverpool-Leicester game the other day. As for the Saliba vid, it was years ago, like you said, and hopefully he has learned from it. All I want him to do is thrive for Arsenal. Hope the Nice loan spell gives him the best opportunity to do it. Yeah, I agree. I just want him to be putting good performances out on the pitch. That's all that I'm bothered about. I kind of feel like he needs to stump up a little bit, as in shut his mouth a little bit. I think he's talking a little bit too much about the whole Arsenal situation and Arteta himself. And he just needs to concentrate on playing football, Forget about what happened at Arsenal. You're on loan. Prove Arteta and everybody at Arsenal wrong. That's the best thing you can do. The more you keep coming out in press conferences and talking about it, the more I start to think that this guy is probably never going to play for Arsenal, whether that be right or wrong. But, I watched a little clip of him yesterday. It was a game against PSG and he absolutely bodied Mbappe with a little piece of skill. He's so composed on the ball. He looks like a very good defender. And hopefully next season he will just come in and absolutely tear it up. What are your thoughts on Gundogan? He has the most goals in top 5 leagues and he's a central midfielder. He has been exceptional this season for Man City. He's been a different animal. We know he sort of had it in him from his days at Dortmund. And Pep Guardiola has found the role for Gundogan, certainly. Again, he scored again yesterday. A couple of goals. Very good again yesterday. And I kind of feel like Gundogan, especially if Man City win the league, I kind of feel like he's going to be player of the season, and rightly so as well, rightly so. Chris says, I don't have access to my Twitter account. It's been suspended, but I have appealed against my suspension. But it seems it is going to be more than a 3-match suspension for me, lol. Why did you get suspended, Chris? What have you done? What have you done, Chris? Come on, you Gooners, 11 Raps. By the way, Brandon, I replied to your tweet the other day asking if I could get on and talk about Arsenal. What do you think, mate? Yes, of course. Like I say, got a few new shows. Obviously, the Premier League Weekend Review show, which we'll be doing on Tuesday. I've got some other new shows and that coming up. I was looking for... That's got to be a penalty, in it. It is a penalty. And rightly so as well. He looked like he took Saka right out. So, yeah, I am looking for new guests to come on the channel, of course. And, yeah, if you want to come on, mate, I have no issues with that whatsoever. We'll have to arrange something at some point. And I'll definitely get you on, no question about it, mate, 100%. Leo says, heard Guendouzi will return and stay for next season. I think that is good news. What's your opinion, Brandon? Yeah, I think that's good news as well. I think Guendouzi has quality. And I do think he will be a very good player in the future. I think his attitude is a little bit questionable, so he needs to sort that side of himself out. But, yeah, there's no doubt he has quality, no doubt at all. Referee's reviewing the VAR. It looks like he's going over to the monitor. He does talk too much. Pepe even said that to him. And when doing that, he's given Arteta more ammunition not to want to play him. 100%. I agree with you, MB. They're going over to the monitor. Penalty Arsenal. Penalty Arsenal. Matthew says VAR, no penalty. Let's have a look at this. Well, he's nowhere near the ball. And he's just kind of shoved him over. That's got to be a penalty, surely. How's he not given that? How's he not given that? He's nowhere near the fucking ball. My man is absolutely nowhere near the ball. He's come steaming across Saka, pushed him to the floor. And this guy's saying no penalty. Is he having a fucking... I'm going to have to see that again, but for fuck's sake. What makes it more of a joke is you give penalties for things like that David Luiz thing against Wolves. But then my guy is nowhere near the ball. And he's gone through the side of Saka. Whether there's very little contact or not, it's a penalty, surely. Arteta's not happy about it. The ref needs to get his head out of his arse and check VAR properly, says Artinas. I didn't think it was a penalty, to be honest. I think Saka lost balance. Guendouzi has the attributes to be a great player, and see him being a regular in the French team for many years to come. His attitude does need improving, though. Thoughts on Torreira, Brandon? Again, Torreira, I thought when he first came into the Arsenal side, I thought he was very good. But he kind of fell off again, and I think we'll end up selling Torreira because I just don't think he's happy in England at all. I don't think it's so much that he's not happy at Arsenal. I just don't think he's comfortable living in England, and I think he will end up going back to Italy in the summer. I agree with you, Leo. He went down a bit easy. Please don't hate me, guys. No, we don't hate you, mate. I'm going to have to see it again, though. I do think, based off of other decisions this season, I feel like that is a penalty. How can Salah get a penalty and Saka should have been a penalty? Says Matthew, who, by the way, is a Man City fan. VAR is disgusting. We've got Jason here. How we doing, Jason? He says Man City got one yesterday. Exactly. You know, you can't tell me. Yes, Højbjerg went through sort of the back of Gundogan yesterday. But again, there was very, very minimal contact. And Man City got a penalty. Similar sort of thing to Saka. Makes no sense. But Salah was given one against Liverpool for a blatant dive. Come on, man. Where's the consistency? Exactly. That's all we want is consistency in decisions. And there's no consistency whatsoever. Here we go. Another penalty, Arsenal. This fucker better not get turned over. Is it a penalty? I'm not even up to speed yet. I'm where Hector Bellerin's got a throw in. David Luiz is doing his shoelace up. Come on. Saka putting the pressure on. He puts the pressure on. Penalty. Goalkeeper. On Saka again. Let's have a look at this one. So what's the difference between that one and the first one? There's no difference. Doesn't make any sense. It's definitely a penalty all day long. I don't know what their goalkeeper was doing there. He thought he had all the time in the world. You know, he turned into Granit Xhaka instantly for a minute there. And you guys are telling me it's 2-0. Aubameyang scored the penalty. That's good. Good. We need to get Aubameyang scoring, and to get 2 is good. He played very well in this first half. I'm quite surprised myself to see how good we've been in this first half. But again, like I said, it's too little too late. Why was we not playing like this in the beginning of the season? Makes no sense. Aubameyang. Oh, that's a good penalty. Straight into the side. No goalkeepers getting that. 5 more minutes to go until half time. Come on. Yeah, that's a great penalty. No goalkeepers getting that. Yeah, no goalkeepers saving that. I'm sorry. Brandon, our season is a write-off where the Prem is concerned. My mind is already on Benfica. I'll be honest with you, bro. So is mine. It doesn't matter today. Today's result doesn't really matter. You know, I've been saying that since the start of the stream. You know, if we win today, it's great because it's a good morale booster for the Benfica game. If we lose, it's not going to do us any good for our confidence, but it's not really going to do us any you know, anything for the league either, you know, because we're already in a position where we ain't finishing any higher than 8th. It's as simple as that. We all know this. So today's game is kind of a little bit of a doesn't really matter. Well, to be honest, the Arsenal players look energised. Those 5 days off have worked wonders, 100%. We certainly needed the 5 days off. That is for sure. On 41 minutes, says Dardanian. Where did you get your Arsenal merch, Brandon? It looks amazing. So, of course, my Arsenal tops and that was brought by my missus on the Arsenal website, and the jacket as well came from the Arsenal website. Yeah, it's nice stuff. It is nice stuff. I don't like the fact that we're putting money in Stan Kroenke's pocket, but there you go. It is what it is. Chris says that is Aubameyang's 200th career goal. That's mad. What numbers, you know? Brilliant numbers. I'll tell you what, Brandon's black jacket is better than Arteta's fake Gucci black coat. Oh, dear. Do you do watch along for every Arsenal game, mate? Yes. And I will be doing a watch along for the Benfica game, which will be interesting. Very interesting. Leo says, Kroenke out all day long, mate. On 43 minutes. Still 2-0 Arsenal. Meslier standing there like he's... Oh, mate, what is it with goalkeeping errors in this Premier League this weekend? But it's good to see that it's going in our favour for once. We're pressing very high, and Leeds are struggling with that, you know. Odegaard, Ceballos, Saka, great run. Saka still going. Into Aubameyang, back post, Bellerin, into Ceballos, back into Bellerin, turns, shoots, goal, 3-0. Bellerin scores. What is going on? Bellerin. Are you fucking mad? Bellerin. What a run by Saka, dinking in and out of 3 or 4 players. They just cannot get anywhere near him. And we're battering Leeds. I said in my preview, if you fight fire with fire, none of this sitting back bullshit, hoping to hit them on the counter. On paper, we've got a better squad than them. On paper, we are a better team than them. We have better players. Fight fire with fire. And that is what we're doing. And we're smashing them. Absolutely smashing them. Can't believe Bellerin scored. Everybody was saying, give him a new contract now. Fucking hell. Matthew with the laughing emojis. How are we doing, Matthew? Artinus says Kroenke is the opposite of Abramovich. He just likes to save money and not invest in the squad. 100%. He is a dick. Simple as. Brandon, did you read the article when Stan the Pratt said he didn't buy a stake in us to win trophies? When you consider he's supposed to be the owner, how's that a good mindset to have? He didn't buy a stake in Arsenal to win trophies. He bought a stake in Arsenal to use so that he can go and get a big fuck off ranch and do whatever he wants to do over in the United States. It's as simple as that. We all know this. We all know this. Never fear the fashion model. Bellerin is here. Bellerin is here. He's back again. Give him a new contract. Sack Saka and Aubameyang, not good enough, says Papa Jaffa. Are you mad? Saka and Aubameyang have been excellent. Now I think Bellerin will start every game. Well, he does anyway, mate, Like I said, him and Arteta probably exchanged chocolates and flowers this morning, Valentine's Day, He's already a greedy Mr. Krabs. Yeah. Mr. Krabs off SpongeBob. This is going to make everyone think Bellerin deserves to start. Yeah, mate, yeah. Tell me about it. He scored a goal, but Bellerin can still go and model for Victoria's Secrets. Yeah. Oh, Leeds on the attack. 500 grand a week for Bellerin. New contract, says Leo. Fucking hell, it wouldn't surprise me. Dardanian Warrior. He fears that. Matthew says half time. Half time. Bloody hell, Hecky B, give him a new contract, says Lauren. Big up yourself, Lauren. Yeah, everybody was screaming for it, weren't they? Like I said, him and Arteta probably exchanged flowers and chocolates this morning. He's probably happy he's got his Valentine as his manager. Because there's no other way that this guy keeps getting in the team, surely. He must have nudes on Arteta. He must have. Probably sleeping together. I know they lived together for a while, but they're definitely sleeping together. They must be. Bellerin has Arteta's nudes. That's what it is. Yes, says MB. With Arsenal, he won't. Bellerin will now sign a 5-year contract straight after the game. Wouldn't surprise me, mate. Wouldn't surprise me. Half time, bet Bellerin gets a little Valentine's Day present off Arteta after that goal. Yeah, let's just hope they ain't doing what Saliba was doing in that video. Hector Bellerina for Ballon d'Or. And Lauren says, Willian going to have a run out in the second half. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me either. That would not surprise me. Man said, having nudes of Arteta. He did. I reckon he has. He must have. Zoolander still out. On the Willian thing as well, would you guys bring him on? Would you bring him on? We're 3-0 up. Surely things can't go wrong. Try and get a bit of confidence in the guy. Actually, nah, fuck him. Nah. We're not bringing that guy on. If I see that guy coming on, I'm switching it off. And it'll be like, that's it. That's the end of the watch-along, guys. Willian has just come on, the Chelsea agent. Tear the guy's contract up. Not good enough. Yeah. There we go. Artina says he has pics of Arteta being shagged by Pep. That's why I become pandemic Pep. Oh, I love you lot. You're brilliant. Bellerin caught and joined Arteta in the bedroom action. I'm joking, but if it was up to me, all jokes aside, I'd sell Bellerin and sign Max Aarons from Norwich. 100% MB. That is exactly what I would do as well, my friend. Yes, Hecky Bill will get a kiss from his manager for Valentine's Day. I wonder if they got a bit of mistletoe in the changing rooms. I know it's not Christmas, but you know, stick a little bit of mistletoe between the two of them. Oh my god! Although it looks like Odegaard hasn't done much, he has played exceptional. He has opened up a lot of space for players to go get an attack. 100%, yeah. Odegaard's done very well, very well. Him, Aubameyang, Saka, been very good, very good. And we deserve to be 3-0 up, no question about it. Willian is a world-class player. Hope he starts against us. Yeah, yeah, because he'd be playing for you, you know. When we play with Willian, it's like playing with 10 men, you know. He's playing against us. What are your thoughts on Martinelli's Instagram being hacked? I didn't know anything about that, my friend. I'd like to see Martinelli come on and get a run, personally. Arteta, Xhaka and Bellerin threesome on the way for this Valentine's Day. Big up yourself, Leo. Right, guys, chat amongst yourselves. You know what time it is. It's cigarette break, but I am happy. You should all be happy as well. There we go. Yeah, Arsenal 3, Leeds 0. Told you, fight fire with fire. And that's what happens. So, yeah, I'll be back in about 5 minutes with a cigarette break. So chat amongst yourselves, guys. Chat amongst yourselves. Back, guys, back. Yes, I'm in good mood today. See, nice quick cigarette break. Didn't need about fucking 15, like I did last week and the week before that. So we're all good. We're all good. Lots of you have been putting lots in the chat. Here we go. Let's have a look. Matthew, what have you put in that spliff? Says MB. What spliff are we talking about? If I see Willian come on, I'm blinding myself and crying in my attic. Have a nice cig, mate. It was a very nice cig. It was one I could enjoy today, rather than smoking about 100 at once. I want to believe there's a player in Willian, but I'm sorry, he has not convinced me at all. Yeah, I don't think there's a player in him at all anymore. I think he's past it, to be honest with you. Yeah, that red hoodie guy with that mask, though. Matthew says, chill, mate, was just kidding. What a first half. What's your thoughts, guys? Says Artinus. 8563 Robbie is a Leeds fan. He says, wow, we are getting a proper lesson today. Painful, but fair play to Arsenal. Didn't see this coming. 100%. Confidence plays a big part in football. Looks like we've left ours at the hotel. I'm just checking, and me too. Leo says 8-0 full time. Bellerin and Louise hat tricks incoming. No, I don't think. I doubt that one, mate. I doubt that one. This could be a landslide. Not looking forward to the second half, says 865 Robbie. Fair play. It could be. It could be. When you think that you were out the Prem for 16 years and got promoted last season, you still have had a good season regardless of the result. I agree with you, MB, 100%. Oh, God. The chats just keep skipping. What's going on? Joe is back. He says, Brandon, I predict the wrong side. Haha. Yes, you did, mate. Yes, you did. Everybody wrote off Arsenal. I said in the preview, you fight fire with fire. There we go. Did you guys see the expression on Bellerin's face when he scored? His body language proves that it was surprised that he scored. Yeah. I agree, MB. This result won't define our season, but it's the performance that saddens me. 100%. Willian is like ordering a Vindaloo and getting a korma. Bland, boring, and pointless. Big up yourself, Leo. Liked him since Dortmund. He always had the ability, but he was just unlucky with injuries. Class player and technically very, very good. Gundogan, that is. I agree with you. I agree. So, guys, second half is beginning in just a couple of minutes. Get your final score predictions in. Come on. We're 3-0 up. What do you think the final score is going to end up being? I'm going to go with... I'm going with 4-1. I think we'll get another goal. But I do see Leeds coming out in the second half and probably getting one themselves, But I think it's going to be a very comfortable victory for us. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I don't want to. I don't want to come out in the second half and think that we've won this game and then gift, 3 goals, because we have a tendency of turning into Santa Claus Arsenal. But yeah, guys, get in the comments section. Let me know, what do you think the final score is going to be? And we'll see who's right at the end of this. I'm going for 4-1. Bielsa doesn't look happy. Ilkay have been instrumental for us. His technique and movement have been great. Exactly. I'm down, lads. Don't kick me too hard. Leeds have been great this season, though. It looks like they're going to make a couple of substitutions as well. Try and change the game a little bit. They're bringing on Helder Costa, and I don't know who that guy is. I think we should continue in the same vein and try and score more goals in the second half. 100%. Dardanian says 6-1. I actually predicted that. Fair play to you, Dardanian. I wouldn't have been that confident at the beginning of the game, that's for sure. Second half has started, says Chris. Yes, it has just kicked off. Probably another 9-0. I don't think it'll be 9-0. I can't see it being 9-0. Sent Davinson Sanchez into early retirement yesterday. Great skill. Davinson Sanchez is shit, mate. He's crap. Expressions is right about him. He's like the Colombian PS4, you know, on standby all the time. No predictions from me. Sorry, Brandon. Chris, you're still not confident, mate. We're 3-0 up, son. You know? I'd actually like to see if we get another goal in the next 15 minutes or so. I'd like to see Arteta take a couple of these players off and save them for the Benfica game. Don't want them to tire too many people out. Expression said that he's funny. He should be box office. I love Expressions, even though he's a Tottenham fan. I love him. Some of the stuff he comes out with is hilarious, you know. Hat-trick Aubameyang. I'm being told Saka running with the ball. Blocked. Matthew's saying 4-0. Chris is saying 4-0. Smith Rowe into Aubameyang. 4-0. Easy. Easy as that. Hat-trick for Aubameyang. Great start to the second half. Now I want to see Arteta take a couple of these players off and save them for the Europa League. And Aubameyang needed that. Let's be real. 3 goals. Could Aubameyang still get the Golden Boot? Great ball by Smith Rowe. Good header by Aubameyang as well. Brandon, one of the funniest things he said was that a girl he knew looked like a 7-foot storm, as he couldn't contain myself. But yeah, X is a comedian. I can't lie. He is. He's hilarious. He's brilliant. Some of his what is it he does? The X-Files, where he's telling stories about certain different things. You know, about previous girlfriends, restaurants, and stuff like that. Some of them are hilarious. And I was watching his match reaction yesterday to the City game as well. And yeah, he was not happy. And yeah, I'd love to get him on the channel. I would love to get him on the channel. Anybody who knows Expressions, make that happen. It'd be brilliant. It'd be brilliant to get him on the channel. Last time I scored a hat-trick was against Valencia in the Europa League. Yeah, it's been a long while. Could Aubameyang still get the Golden Boot? And Leeds, what a save by Leno. Yeah, you're on about the X-Files. Watch some of them too. You need to go and watch them all, mate. I think he did. He had for a little while there. He had a channel with rants as well. And yeah, mate, I don't know where Expressions gets all his energy from. I really don't. You know, he's like my 3-year-old. My 3-year-old runs around like that, and his energy is mad, absolutely mad. Definitely one of the funniest YouTubers out there, certainly. During the Emery era before we reached the final, yeah, that is true. The game kind of feels like semi-pro on FIFA. Yeah. Leeds just can't handle us. We are... Four 0. Fucking hell. Who would have thought? I thought it was going to be a high-scoring game, but how's that milk, mate? It's a milkshake. It's a milkshake. Yeah, and it's good. It's good, mate. It's good. Brandon, what are your overall thoughts on Emery's time at Arsenal? I've put things into perspective, and I don't think he did as bad as people make out. Only went wrong in the second season. Emery's time at Arsenal is kind of, it's a hard one to judge in a way, because we went on that 22 game unbeaten run, and yeah, we was doing very well, and then we kind of became a little bit lucky in a way, because we was conceding so many shots per game against very average teams, and it was costing us points and losing us games and stuff like that. We didn't really have too much of an identity, like of a way of playing either. Although we did do very well in Europa League, and of course in the league as well. We was very unlucky not to get in the top four. So it's kind of hard to judge, I think, I think if he'd got given a bit more time and got the players in that he wanted, I think we'd probably have been a lot better, and probably already be up there competing for top four, to be honest with you. But I don't know. It's hard to judge. I don't know. I don't know. It's definitely not as bad as what people make out. Certainly. Afdaling's in the building. Yes, Brandon, beautiful football. 100%, mate. Yeah. It's a shame we haven't played like this throughout the rest of the season, isn't it? At least we're playing better football than Man United. That is true. That is true. Are you Arteta in again? No. Like I said to you guys from the very, very beginning, Arteta has to get us Champions League football minimum for me to be Arteta in again. Until that happens, I'm remaining Arteta out. Can't wait to play Arsenal right now, says Matthew. Yeah. We get. I think I still feel like we get a reality check against Man City. As good as this performance has been, Emery wasn't back properly in the second season. Didn't get his ideal targets, and he exposed the fans in an interview too. Yeah, I would agree. He didn't get the targets that he wanted. If he had got the targets that he wanted, maybe he'd have done better. And it's too right. He exposed the fans, The guy was trying his hardest to learn English and that, and it's not his fault. He was getting there. He was getting there. I just think he had a bit of a torrid time in that second season, and I don't know. You know, if he'd have been given time, maybe we would have seen a bit of a difference, you know, because at the end of the day, Arteta came in and we still had that big dip, you know, like we did at the beginning of the season. So, I don't know. What is so ironic is that we have 2 Real Madrid players on loan in our starting lineup today. We certainly do. And they've been pretty good today, to be fair. Still Arteta out for me. I am not going to get carried away. Exactly. Don't get yourself carried away. It's only Leeds United. Yes, Leeds United are a good side, and they've beaten some good teams this season. But we should be beating Leeds all day long. Simple as that. We got to be beating bloody teams like Man City and stuff like that, and I just don't see us doing it. You know, we've got Man City in the Premier League next after this. Then we've got Leicester. Then we've got Burnley, is it? Who have already beaten us once this season. We've got some tough games coming up, and you know, we need to put a bit of a run of form together. I think he had a plan, but his English let him down. I agree. Let's go all in on the Europa League. Yeah, we need to go all in on the Europa League. We're not getting anything out of the league this season. Let's put it that way. Aubameyang woke up and chose being R9. Yeah, mate. Ronaldo. Brazilian Ronaldo. Afdaling says, lol. Just saying, Afdaling, we don't want to be getting carried away, son. Because I tell you now, it's all right beating Leeds, but you got to put a run of form together. We can't slap 4+ past Leeds and then get battered at Man City and stuff like that. It's not good enough. We have no choice but to go all out because for us to even climb up that table, we have to rely on others' results. And even then, it's unlikely that we will. Exactly. I like the Arsenal fan base. 1 week Arteta in, the other week Arteta out. Man City, Leicester and Spurs in that order after the Benfica first leg, Brandon. Very tough matches. Exactly. Very tough matches. Afdaling says true. Matthew says 4-1. Leeds have scored. Afdaling says, I've always been Arteta in. I know you have, mate. I know you have. I hope we win the Europa League. And that was a great goal by Leeds there. I don't think we will win the Europa League after Dalen. I just can't see it. I think there's too many good teams in the Europa League for us to win it. Leeds have scored. Yeah, I've just seen that. No clean sheet today, says Artinis. MB says Arteta isn't bigger than Arsenal Football Club, so don't care about Arteta in or out. Want the best for my club and nothing more. Exactly. Afdaling says, great goal. And Chris says, spot on, Brandon. You guessed it right because you said Leeds will score. I said, didn't I? I said I thought it'd be 4-1. Still still a long way in the game to go. Yeah, it could be more or less. Who knows? You know, Leeds might drag themselves back into the game. Has Arteta even made any substitutions yet? You know, Willian's coming on. Ha ha ha! Oh my god! Oh my god! Willian. Oh, fuck's sake. Why? Why? Why Willian over Martinelli again? Does not make any sense. we wasn't winning this game 4-1, I could guarantee you that the manager would still bring on Willian. Willian over Martinelli. Martinelli hasn't really played in recent weeks. Give him a run out. This is the kind of decisions that I talk about with this manager. He's shit. Willian going to score an own goal. It wouldn't surprise me. Arteta has his favourites. It's annoying. Yeah, it is fucking annoying. Thoughts on Pepe, Brandon? I think he's done all right in the last couple of weeks. Kind of surprised that he's not playing today, to be honest with you. And but he needs to start showing it consistently, because we brought him for £72 million, and he has to put in these performances consistently. Smith Rowe on the ball. Aubameyang, Odegaard, great save. Cedric just wide. Arsenal is turning into a retirement home for Chelsea, says Artinis. Good chance for Odegaard, but Cedric, but offside. Afdaling says Pepe is better than Willian. He certainly fucking is. It's not hard. I'm better than Willian. Arteta is so disgusting with these substitutions. He certainly. Who's he took off? Smith Rowe. I don't blame him for taking Smith Rowe off, but for Willian, again, really. Why Willian? I mean, we have Laka, Pepe, and Martinelli. All are better than the Brazilian fraud. 100%. Why not bring on Martinelli? NHSFC 4, Leeds 1. Man said I'm better than Willian. So is my mum as well. 100%. Ball into Odegaard. Odegaard out to Bellerin. Bellerin still. Like, Bellerin turned back into fucking Hector Bellerin of old. (62, 63 minutes gone, guys. I think it's pretty cut and dry that Arsenal are going to win this game. I want to see some more substitutions from Arteta, though. He's brought on one player, but I want to see him take a couple of these players off and save them for Europa League. I feel like he should probably take off Odegaard, save him for the Europa League. Aubameyang as well, maybe. Saka, certainly. You know, the guy's played a lot of football recently. I'll take him off, save him for the Europa League. Bring on Martinelli. Oh, fucking hell. Leeds. Nice ball. Unlucky there. Matthew says, how do you rate Foden? Is Foden better than Saka? Oh, is Foden better than Saka? Oh my God. What I would say, Matthew, is they're two exceptional players, exceptional young players. The only reason that I'd probably put Saka just ahead of Foden is because Saka can play multiple positions, and every position that he plays, doesn't matter whether you play the guy at left back, right wing, left wing, central midfield, he puts in 8 out of 10 minimum performances. So I'd probably just about give it to Saka. But yeah, Phil Foden is exceptional as well. You know, he's been brilliant for Man City. So I'd just edge Saka on that one. That's my logic to that. Good save by Leno again. There's no agendas, but he doesn't offer as much. That's my daughter downstairs shouting her head off. At least we didn't get Valentine's Day heartbreak. That's true. Well done, Xhaka. We could have conceded a goal. Saka defo has world-class potential, though, and technically sound. Matthew, I'd say Saka is second. Okay. Kind of sitting back a little bit now. Letting Leeds have a bit more of the ball. Arteta on the screen there. Bring on some more substitutions, you fucking idiot. All right, fair enough, Brandon, but Foden's still better than Saka. I don't know. 4-2 says Matthew. Oh, for fuck's sake. Brandon, according to reports, there could be good news on Balogun. Have you seen them? And if so, what's your thoughts? No, I haven't seen the reports, but if Balogun's going to sign a new contract, that is good news. I'm just watching this goal here. Yeah, 4-2. Mate. Yeah, on the Balogun situation, I said I wanted the guy to stay anyway. You know, he's done more in 2 bloody Europa League games or cameo appearances in Europa League games than what Eddie Nketiah has ever done. So, I don't know. 4-2. This is going to be nervous. Still 20 minutes remaining. We must not get carried away. What do you think about... Who's that? Will he succeed or flop? I have no idea who that guy is, you know. I can't say I watch West Ham, to be honest with you. If we give away a 4-goal lead, I swear to God. Yeah, you're right. But it wouldn't surprise me either. Surely we can't do an Arsenal and undo our good work. Get it together, man, for fuck's sake. Oh, Jay Lings. Oh, fucking hell, I just read that properly now. Jesse Lingard, yeah. He's doing well at West Ham. He's found his level, you know. I can't stand the guy personally, you know. I think he's an absolute wallad. But that might have something to do with the fact that he tweeted out that the Emirates was his dance floor. I think if you get too cocky like that, then you're just an absolute prick, to be honest with you. But there you go. 64% possession for Leeds in the past 10 minutes. Dear. It's going to be nervy the last 20 minutes. Brandon, do you rate Buendia as a player? I think he's okay. I don't think he's of top quality. I don't think he's of Arsenal quality, but I don't think he's bad, if that makes sense. I think he's better than what we've got, that's for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Buendia. You know, I was saying maybe we should sign him in January before we got Odegaard. But yeah, I'm not sure about Buendia myself. Is Willian playing? Yeah, you wouldn't have thought so, though, would you? Told you, it's like playing with 10 men with this guy. Someone's down for Leeds. Rafinha by the looks of it. Artec Gaming is in the house. It says Saka or Aubameyang. Are you talking about for man of the match? Man of the match, you'd probably have to give it to Aubameyang because he scored 3 goals. But I do think Saka has been exceptional as well, you know. Big up yourself, my friend. How are you doing? Martinez says, Willian on 200 grand per week just to stand there like a corpse. Even my nan would do better. He's crap. The guy is shit. Well won back by Saka. Aubameyang. Odegaard. Ceballos out to Bellerin. Come on, Bellerin, you got all the time in the world. Oh, what a block there. Because that was going to be a tap in for Saka. Make sure you smash them likes up, guys, if you haven't already. And make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. Come on. We've got about 15 minutes left of the game. Arsenal 4, Leeds 2. Leeds have conceded early on in the second half to make it 4-0. But they've pulled 2 goals back. Could be, yeah, nervy last 15 minutes for Arsenal. Brandon, is YouTube on fucking crack? I was subscribed to you before and come back to see I was unsubscribed. What's going on there? I have no idea, mate. I have no idea. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, mate. Artec Gaming says Saka or Willian. Well, that's easy, mate. Saka all day long. Willian, crap. Absolute dog shit. Tear his contract up. Send him back to Chelsea. Do whatever you got to do to get this guy out of the football club. Simple as. Big up yourself, though, Artec Gaming. Leeds have won the ball back in the middle of the park. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. They're cutting through us. No penalty. We're on the ropes here. Leeds are... Aubameyang got his first hat-trick. He certainly did, my friend. Chris just said Obba's hit the bar. Oh, and he did and all. Smacked it straight against the woodwork. Artec Gaming, he would still do better than Werner. The guy loves missing sitters. Yeah, he does. That's right. El Neni is now coming on, which is probably a sensible move by Arteta, to be fair. Try and shut this game out. Because Leeds, I tell you. Oh, Aubameyang's so unlucky there. So unlucky. Saka is the future star. He certainly is, mate. He certainly is. Lauren, how can I still feel we could fuck this up? Arsenal, man. Tighten it up a bit. Yep, 100%, Lauren. It's nervy. It's very nervy. Leeds are playing well in this second half. Already dragged 2 goals back. It really just wouldn't surprise me with Arsenal. Aubameyang's just hit the bar. Oh, please. Please. We're just sitting back, soaking up the pressure. El Neni on, Odegaard off, says Chris. I'm not quite there yet, mate. I'm a little bit behind you guys. El Neni on for Odegaard. It is probably a sensible thing to do. Try and shut this game out a little bit. Odegaard, save him for the Europa League. He's been very good today. Very good today. That's that quality that we need. Odegaard must go back to Real Madrid. I think he will go back to Real Madrid at the end of the season. That's for sure. He's been very good, very good. He's adapted pretty quickly, to be fair. Aubameyang's been brilliant this game, though. It's more like the Aubameyang we know. Bellerin threads it through to Saka. Good defending again by Leeds. This is end to end still. Bellerin, Saka. Has it taken off of him? Artec Gaming now just give him another loan spell. I don't know. They might do, they might not. They might try and integrate him into the side. I know he wasn't getting into the Real Madrid side before he came to Arsenal, but if he puts in some good performances, like again like today, they might have no choice but to put him in the side. Artec Gaming, I'm telling you as an Arsenal fan, no, it isn't his first hat-trick for Arsenal. It's his second hat-trick for us. He scored one against Valencia. I don't need to argue. Oh, dear. Yeah, you are right, MB. He did score one against Valencia. But it's his first one in the Premier League for us, I think. And it's good to see him scoring again. We needed to get him scoring again, that's for sure. Matthew says, come on, load up comments. Is there option to buy for Odegaard loan deal? No, there isn't. We never put an option to buy in there. We never did any of that. I don't think Real Madrid was having any of that. So we just, we're loaning him till the end of the season. Although there is a possibility we might extend that loan. Who knows? He means maybe his first hat-trick of the season. Oh. But we don't. But we count it overall. It doesn't work like that. That's how I was looking at it. Yeah. No, yeah, I agree. Willian, what a pass that was. Yeah, shit. Dog shit. Come on. We've got 10 minutes to see this game out. It's very nervy. What is it now? 10 past 6. So call it 20 past. 25 past. That's say half past. So just to let you guys know now, I'm going to do my match reaction pretty darn quick. I'll be bringing it to you around about 7 o'clock, 7:30 at the latest, because I've got some stuff to do tonight, and it is Valentine's Day, and the missus won't be very happy if I don't spend time with her. So yeah, gonna have to close it out pretty quick. So make sure you come and tune in for that. What was your reaction on the crazy Everton 5-4 versus Tottenham game? Yeah, it was a crazy game. I didn't actually start watching it until after Tottenham went 1-0 up. When Tottenham went 1-0 up, I thought, it's going to be an easy win for Tottenham, straight through to the next round. But Everton were very good in that game, and Tottenham's defending was absolutely horrific. So yeah, it was good to see. I was certainly an Everton fan for that game. Hector Bellerin with his second goal for the club. His second goal? Is that all he scored? Just 2 goals? No way. Nah, Bellerin must have scored more than 2 goals, surely. For fuck's sake, we've hit the post with Saka. Jesus. Everton have been quietly going about their business under Don Carlo. They certainly have. Chris said we've hit the post again. I'm just catching up. Saka gets it back from Willian. Hits the post again. Oh my God. But Saka was offside apparently. Lingardinho with his 2 goal on his debut for West Ham. Yeah, I can't. Like I said, I can't stand the guy. I can't stand Lingard at all. Here's a good question here from Matthew. Says, "What's your top 4 prediction, mate?" City will win the league. I think Man United will finish second. Leicester third. No, no. Sorry. Man City will win the league. United will be second. Liverpool finish third, and Leicester fourth. That's my top 4 prediction. I don't. Oh, actually, no. Hang on. I think Chelsea might come back into it. I don't know. Do you know what? That's a real tough question. Do you know what? I'm going to go City win the league. United finish second. Liverpool third, Chelsea fourth. I think Leicester might miss out again. Oh, Artec Gaming. Messi or Ronaldo? What a tough question. It's Messi for me, mate. I'm sorry. It really is. It's Messi for me. What an exceptional player. You're probably never going to see a talent like him again for a long, long time. And Ronaldo as well. He's mate, it's so hard to choose between the two. Martinez's top four is Man City, United, Leicester, Tottenham. Tottenham, you think Tottenham are coming back into it? I don't think they are. I think they'll finish around about 5th, 6th. Brandon, would you rather play in Pep's system or Klopp's? I'd say Pep's, but Klopp's takes a lot out of you. Fitness-wise is an area of improvement for me in general, where football is concerned as well. Saka, Bellerin, poor cross again. I'd much rather play in Pep's system because then you ain't having to run around so much. Possession-based football. I think Klopp's system, like you say, is very high intensity pressing. Danny Ceballos, poor balling, good block. So yeah, probably Pep's system would be my preferred one. Man City, Man United, Liverpool. Good save again. Was that wide? Man City, Man United, Liverpool and Chelsea are my top four. That's the same as me, mate. Artina says, as a Barcelona fan, I've gained more respect for you, Brandon. Big up yourself, Artinas. Messi, and hope he joins City next season. Fucking hell, can you imagine Messi at City? Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me make the question easier for you, Brandon. Messi or Bellerin? Oh, that's easy. Messi. All day long. Matthew, please no. Ronaldo scored more goals this season than Messi. Yes, he has. But you can't take it away from Messi. Messi is exceptional. And to be fair, he doesn't look like he wants to be at Barcelona. Barcelona have not been great this season either. I don't know. It's a tough question. It's a very tough question. Great shot from Cedric. What a save from the keeper. Messi would absolutely tear up the Premier League. I think he would as well. Holding is coming on. Ceballos is coming off. Would spam crosses at him. They would do bits. Kevin De Bruyne, yeah. Kevin De Bruyne and Messi in the same team. We've seen Messi tear up City, Arsenal, Spurs, Chelsea, United and Liverpool before in the Champions League. In the league, he would tear absolutely everybody. I agree. Brandon, do you think Messi has similarities to Maradona in terms of style of play? Rip to the legend Maradona. 100%. Yeah, very, very similar in their style of play. The way that he runs with the ball, takes on players, the ease that he has of dribbling past players in and out. And, mate, yeah, very similar in their ways, definitely. Rob Holding playing in midfield. Fucking hell. Things have got a bit peak for us then. Bruno Fernandes or Kevin De Bruyne? Kevin De Bruyne for me. Kevin De Bruyne all day long. Although Bruno Fernandes is another player that I think is very good as well. But it'd have to be De Bruyne for definite. Is that all our substitutions used now? Yes, it is. I'm disappointed to see that Martinelli's not playing or not even played a part in the game. That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Martinez, Sergio Ramos or Virgil van Dijk? Based off of longevity, it has to be Sergio Ramos. I think Van Dijk's a very good player and he's certainly the best defender in world football at the moment. But Sergio Ramos, yeah, he's been exceptional for years upon years upon years. And he is a bastard as well, you know. An absolute bastard. Just give me a sec, guys. What's going on here? Somebody's down. Oh my god, Aubameyang is injured. What happened? I missed it. Kevin De Bruyne all freaking day long. Aubameyang's not looking good. He's limping. Don't know what happened there. Brandon, we have some talented players come through at England. Musiala at Bayern. Sancho. Bellingham at Dortmund. Foden, Saka, and many more. How would you utilise them? As Southgate will hold them back. God, how would I utilise them all? I mean, for me, you've got your midfield has got to be Foden, Grealish, Maddison, then Saka on the left and Sancho on the right, with Kane up top. That would be my midfield. A very attacking midfield as well. Oh my God, Leeds are in. Well defended there. Over back on, thanks. But yeah, utilising all them good players, all them attacking players, is hard work. But Southgate's shit anyway, so he probably won't do that. Last minute, guys. I was 1 goal off. I said it'd be 4-1. It's looking like it's going to be 4-2. Yeah, top performance by Arsenal. Buffon or Chesney? Buffon all day long. All day long. Chesney's not doing too bad though. Cheers, mate. But with Arsenal, we need another centre-back and central midfielder to improve next season. I think we need more than that, to be honest with you, mate. I think we need a minimum of 5 players in the summer. I think we need a striker. I think we need a central attacking midfielder, a central defensive, or just CM, you know, someone who can play next to Partey. I think we need a defender and a right back for definite. This has got to be last kick of the game, surely. Icardi or Martinez? Martinez over Icardi. I think Icardi's a fucking... I think Icardi's attitude lets him down, to be honest with you. He's a very good player, but I just think his whole attitude lets him down. Brandon, do you think we should start buying Premier League proven players in the transfer market? I've been saying this for years, mate. You know, it's all right buying players from foreign leagues, but you don't know how they're going to settle into the Premier League. That's the problem. The way that Jurgen Klopp built Liverpool or rebuilt Liverpool, he brought a lot of players from the Premier League. So they already knew the league. There was already top quality players. And we should go down a similar path, I think. But we won't. Aubameyang running away and he's taken out again. Oh, wow, would be a decent signing, says Artinis. Artec Gaming, Real Madrid, Ronaldo, Man U, Ronaldo, or Juventus, Ronaldo. It'd have to be Real Madrid, Ronaldo, Broke all sorts of scoring records there. Another foul on Arbor. Full time, says you guys. Big up yourselves. There we go. Arsenal 4, Leeds 2. Another a W for Arsenal, which is good because it means we can take that going into the Europa League, so that'll be a good confidence booster. Yeah, good. I'm happy. I said it. If we fight fire with fire, we can win this game, and we have done that. Aubameyang getting free. Thank God. Even Joe, Chelsea fan here, is saying well done. But there you go. Aubameyang with the match ball, of course, with a hat-trick. Saka was exceptional. Odegaard as well. Yeah, very good team performance today. Hopefully we can repeat that in Europa League on Thursday. I'll be back with my match reaction in just over an hour's time. So make sure you come and tune into that, guys. Big up everybody in the chat. Big up everybody who's been watching. And I will see you in a little while, guys. Big up.